Yehovah Chizki. Yehovah, my strength. You are my fortress and my sustaining power. Strengthen me when the vision you give is heavy and the weight is long. Touch me as you touched Daniel, so I can stand and walk in courage. Yehovah Elohi, Yehovah Chizki. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me and cover me and stir me and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, He, Vav, He. Hand, behold, now, behold. Daniel, chapter 10. In the 3rd year of Koresh, the king of Persia, a word was revealed to Daniel, also Belteshazzar. The word was certain, a great war. He understood Aleph Tav the word, and having gained understanding in the vision. At that time I, Daniel, had been mourning for 3 whole weeks. I hadn't eaten food that satisfied me. Neither meat nor wine had entered my mouth, and I didn't anoint myself once until 3 full weeks had passed. On the 24th day of the 1st month, I was on the bank of the great river, the Tigris, when I, Yehovah, Aleph Tav, looked up, and there before me was a man dressed in linen, wearing a belt made of fine Uphaz gold. His body was like beryl, his face looked like lightning, and his eyes like fiery torches. His arms and feet were the color of burnished bronze, and when he spoke, it sounded like the roar of a crowd. Only I, Daniel, saw Aleph Tav the vision. The men who were with me did not see Aleph Tav the vision. However, a great trembling fell over them, so that they rushed to hide themselves. Thus I was left alone. And when I saw Aleph Tav this great vision, there was no strength left in me. My face, normally pleasant looking, became disfigured, and I had no strength. I heard Aleph Tav his voice speaking, and when I heard Aleph Tav him speaking, I fell down in a faint, with my face to the ground. Then a hand touched me and raised me, tottering to my hands and knees. He said to me, Daniel, you are a greatly loved man. Now pay attention to Aleph Tav, the words I am saying to you, and stand upright, for it is to you that I have been sent now. After he had said this to me, I stood up trembling. Then he said to me, don't be afraid, Daniel, because since the first day that you set Aleph Tav heart of you to understand and to humble yourself before your God, your words have been heard, and I have come because of what you said. The prince of the kingdom of Persia prevented me from coming 21 days, but Michael, one of the chief princes, came to assist me, so that I was no longer needed there with the king of Persia. So I have come to make you understand, Aleph Tav, what happened to your people in the Acharat Hayamim. For there is still another vision, which will relate to those days. After he had said these things to me, I looked down at the ground and couldn't speak. Then someone who looked like a human being touched my lips, after which I could open my mouth and speak. I said to the one standing in front of me, my master, it is because of the vision that I am seized with such anguish. I don't have any strength, for how can this servant of my master speak with my master when my strength and breath have failed me? Then again, someone who looked human touched me and revived me. He said, man so greatly loved, don't be afraid. Shalom. Shalom to you. and be strong. Yes, truly strong. This speaking to me strengthened me. And I said, "My master, keep speaking, because you've given me strength." Then he said, "Don't you know why I came? Why I came to you? Although now I must return to fight the prince of Persia. And when I leave, the prince of Greece will come. Nevertheless, I will tell you, Aleph Tav, what is written in the book of truth. There is no one standing with me against them except Michael, your prince." How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating 10th chapter of Daniel? We can love Yahweh by humbling ourselves in fasting and prayer for understanding. Love Yahweh by receiving His strengthening touch when you feel faint. Love Yahweh by valuing His vision above personal comfort or earthly gain. How can we love our neighbors as Yeshua loves us? By standing beside them when spiritual battles weigh heavily, reminding them that they are not alone in the fight. How can we bear one another's burdens? By encouraging those who feel powerless, praying for their spiritual strength until they can stand on their own again. What are the top 3 fruits of the Spirit found? 1. Faithfulness. Daniel continues in prayer and fasting despite delay. Patience. Waiting 21 days without abandoning his pursuit of understanding. 3. Gentleness. The heavenly messenger strengthens Daniel with kindness and reassurance. What is the Hebrew word that encapsulates this chapter? Chazon, vision, revelation. Verse 14, anchor sentence. Yahweh reveals his plans to strengthen his people for what is to come. How can we find Yeshua in the scriptures? The heavenly figure's radiant appearance parallels the vision of Yeshua in Revelation 1, verses 13 through 16. The messenger who touched Daniel, Yeshua, strengthens and raises his servants when they fall. The ultimate vision points towards the Messiah's end-time victory and reign. Mitzvah response, Torah-based, mitzvah. Deuteronomy 4, verse 9. Only take heed to yourself lest you forget the things your eyes have seen. A response might look like this: I will record and remember the revelations Yahweh gives me, valuing them more than my own interpretations. Hebrew declaration. Yahweh chitz chi, mechim oti la omod, bi emunah. Yahweh, my strength, raises me to stand in faith. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yahweh will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yahweh will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yahweh will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.